All right. Good morning. Hey, Whitney. I just seen you came up. What's up? So good morning. This is Hello Houston. Y'all know we go live Monday through Friday from 7:15 to 8:15 Central Standard Time. And today, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Why? Anybody want to start that off? I guess not. So I started off. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would love to go to Bali. Um, I ain't got no reason. I just always want to go to Bali. I also, I also want to go to. I think no. That's like I also want to go to Japan if I ever could go to Japan, only so I can walk the Long Bridge and it's it. You going to Lashonda?
Japan.
Which one, Bali or Japan?
Japan.
Okay, I wanna what you call those it's almost like a tree house or something like that they do their meditation and stuff too. I want to do like the whole experience if I ever go.
That sounds dope. I'll go with you to Bali. I want to go to both too, but Bali sounds. I don't think you need a reason to go to Bali. You can just go.
Mm-mm. Especially that big old swing. I definitely want to do that. The swing, the boat ride, the tree ride. Um, I want to go zip lining for sure in Bali. It's a must. What about y'all, Erica, Mr. Brown, Tony?
The North and South Poles, just cause. No other reason than that. Just to see how quick the damn day can go by. That's it. You know.
What?
And maybe I'm gonna go, how about these temples? I want to go to these temples, you know, like like from all the old Japanese old kung fu movies and stuff. I want to
Hmm.
go to some of the temples, you know, visit, where the monks be. I want to go to the Himalayas. But the North and South Pole is where I would
Wait, are you
probably
serious right
enjoy
now? Or are
most.
you doing a whole joke? Cause
I'm serious. I want to go to the North and South Pole. That's it.
okay.
I mean, the
Yep.
North Pole is cool. The North Pole is cool. I used to live. I think I used to technically live there when I was a little kid. I think it could be
Oh.
cool. I don't know anything about the South Pole though. That's where you got me. I don't know.
Yeah, because mostly everything you always hear is about the North Pole, especially around this time of year. What the hell's happening on the South Pole? You know what I mean? Nobody hardly
Where the
mentions it.
hell
You
is
know
the
what I mean?
South Pole
So
though? Let's talk about it.
I don't know. I just want to go visit just to visit. You know, nothing in particular. I'm assuming it's as cold as the North Pole. Am I wrong? Can somebody? Let's see right quick.
I would
The
think the
temperature on
South
the South
Pole would
Pole
be
today.
more warm than the North, right? All I can really hear you saying, I want to go to the North side to the South side, because right now I have no clue if you talking about no North Pole.
Okay, so the South Pole is just as cold. In the summers, it's 32 degrees. No, that's the North Pole. It's actually colder on the South Pole, minus 18.
Right
I
now.
just I just googled it right quick. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
considered as the North Pole and the South Pole? I'm so y'all listen.
So the North Pole. So I used to live. So my dad was in the military, and we were stationed in Fairbanks, Alaska. And apparently, and Tony, if you got a map, because I'm driving right now in these backwoods. Um, if you have a map, I'm sure you could probably see. I think Fairbanks is like technically there, or it's like adjacent to what's considered the North Pole. I don't know if it's like a town or if it's just like an area, but the North Pole is where they have the northern lights and stuff too, right? Like in Alaska, you hear about the northern lights, and that is something that is really cool to see. Like that's a definite like go to destination type deal. Like I remember seeing the northern lights, but I would much rather see it as a grown up. So it's just so dope, and it gets dark. It's dark. I remember it being dark all the time. It's just dark so much, but the northern lights are really cool. They have lots of
Well,
fish and sled dogs.
Yeah, so Fairbanks looks close, but it ain't quite there. You know what I mean? It's still a ways away. I could see the Northern Lights from North Dakota when I was up there. So definitely an interesting phenomenon. I will definitely say that to see the lights in the sky, all kinds of colors, this, that, and the other. So North Dakota or Northern North Dakota is the closest I've come to seeing that or being that close to it. But yeah, I just googled it right quick and said the South Pole is colder than the North Pole. So interesting, no doubt, but just something that I want to. If I could go anywhere or just hey, that would be where I want to go. It's rarely discussed.
I like that. I like that. And I thought about it as far as adventure purposes. Like I always want to go on those jungle adventures and find the deep secrets that they be lying about. But right now, just Mr. Brown, what I'm plotting on is the yacht show in the Maldives. The Maldives, they do a yacht show every year, and I really want to go. I really want to go. It's not cheap though, so I
It's
got,
not, but
I got to
it
sell a
is
lot of
dope
insurance.
though.
I got to sell a
It's
lot of insurance to make it make sense. Let me say it like that.
oh
Let me say
Lord.
it because I can go out and spend and be like, oh well, $11,000 I'm broke, and sound crazy, but no, man. I mean, once you put that in your algorithm, that stuff pop up in your face. Like it reminds you of what you want to do. Like it don't let you
Fact.
forget. You
Question:
just
why you
scroll.
say it's 11,000 though?
Oh, to charter a yacht and the way I want to go is 11,000.
Oh,
The way I want
okay.
to do it, like you got to think if you're going to the yacht show, you should at least have a boat or at least get on a boat. So you got to pay for the tours. Like you can get an all access pass. Those things aren't cheap either. Those things are a couple $1,000s to see all the yachts. But yeah, it's
Oh, that
Maldives. You can rent an island. Go check the Maldives. It's hundreds of islands in the south of Asia, and so when you get some real money, I know you will. That's where you can go buy your own island.
how much an island going for?
I seen one on there for like 75 million.
Okay. So Larry, once you get to the office, can you brother the deal? Can we talk about it though? I'm with it. Shit, 75 million, man. The way social media is really paying people, and if you make the right investment, I don't see why it can't why it can't happen. But 75 million is, if that's just to buy the island, how much it costs to maintain it?
Exactly. As far as the rest of that's when the price get crazy, right?
Yeah.
But they got a yacht out there. They got a couple of them, but the one I'm looking, it cost some of these yachts cost more than the island. Let me put it like that. Like, and it's shameless. Like they don't have no shame. Like all marble interior, and you be like, this on a boat? Y'all on a boat with this? So
Hmm.
yeah, that's where I be at with it.
I like that idea though. They got a side show. I mean side talk. But they got a boat party that happens, I believe, in Miami every year or something like that. And also in Mexico somewhere. But I know what you talking about. But yeah. I'm with it.
Which one is the black one? I thought there was a black one. Like it was just all. Is that the one in the Maldives, or is it like I thought it was somewhere random?
I don't know. I don't know. I really ain't got into boats like that, JR. Like I only been on a I'm lying. I've been on a boat here in Galveston. Do we count that, right? Kima, do we
That
count that?
counts. That counts.
I guess. And then, but I would like when I go to Miami, I usually do that whole, get on a boat for a day, come back or whatever. So but that's it. I ain't got nothing else, you know. I'm down with it. We can be on the boat all 2022. As long as I got Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
That's
we
where you're
working
gonna
on
lose
it.
me. I can't do boats that move. I can sit at the dock though, but I'm not trying to like float out.
Can you swim?
So I can swim. I just get real motion sickness. Like I get motion sickness being in the car scrolling on Instagram or walking, and I can't. I can't. It's too much. I got the
Oh
last couple
damn.
boats I've been on. I just get so sick. Yeah, I get real paranoid. So, but I'll sit on the dock. I'll sit on the dock. You can get on a yacht without it moving. You know.
This is true. This is true. Most docks, most yachts have a beach inlet on the back that you can sit on, and it's just, without the sand, you're on the beach. Well, I saw one where they had sand on the yacht to make it really resemble a beach. I said, man, we don't have enough
Who gonna
money.
clean this up?
We got to get some more money, Lord, because they put the
Yeah.
sand on the boats. They don't even go to the beach. I'm just saying.
But in Miami, they got boats that you actually can Airbnb out and sleep on. So those are pretty dope.
And that's what I want to do when I go to Miami. Like you just put, I didn't know you could do that. That's dope. That's
I
dope.
mean, that hotel be costing sometimes, depending on when you come. And you
It's
can
in a lot of
do the
cities, like
activity.
in New Orleans, even it's cheaper to have a houseboat and rent the port or rent the lake than it is to actually rent an apartment in some places, like something decent. I got a
Rent
buddy.
the lake.
Well, you rent your spot. You rent your spot at the
Oh,
pier
to put your
or
boat
whatever.
out. Say
Yeah.
something. Come on, Miss Brown. You finna take it too fast. How you
So
rent
I
the
got
lake?
what put me on? I got this white buddy. I met this crazy white guy, play a guitar, right? He plays guitar. He lives on a houseboat. Now, it's typical. Like, he's 50. I think at the time he was like 49, almost 50. And his girlfriend was like 26, right? And they're on the boat just weird as hell. And I went to ask him what it cost. He didn't mind telling me what it cost, but I was like, what do you do for a living? He said, I wrote a book, right? Not a very popular book, not well known. He wrote this little bitty ass book. I mean, like 6 inches by 4 inches. And it's basically him writing his thoughts down. That's why I always be telling people to, keep track of that intellectual property. And he said he sold the book to a corporation. He wound up taking his little money, making a couple of investments off of this little book. I got the book. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he made a little money, made a decent investment, and took that to live on a houseboat. Like, he took that move. So it made me realize, this is actually possible, but there's nobody black living in a houseboat in the pier at that time. So I didn't see myself. But now I see that it's feasible, but that's where the money at. Like, you got to have bread to secure a yacht and to actually maintain a yacht. But also, if you know how to do a lot of stuff yourself, it's just like any car. Don't go to the mechanic, fix that yourself. But tell you what, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna leave it alone. They have solar powered yachts that have almost zero maintenance fees or cost. They ran it, the first test on it, they ran it around America, around the world for 5 years. They did one maintenance stop. So yeah, that's all.
I wonder how much a damn solar panel would cost to be on a boat. Cause I guess it would depends on how big the boat is, right?
1.2 1.2 million for the boat for the first one they put out. They have a little cheaper. It's a little cheaper to get the used ones, but the new ones come out right around 1.2 starting.
Well,
Yeah,
Larry said
1.2
we
million.
can
I'm
buy
sorry.
an island in Brazil for 1.5 million. So, do we want a boat or do we want to go buy some island in Brazil?
I want the boat. I want the boat. Believe it or not.
I'll get the island. I'll get the island.
I'm
Y'all can
sorry,
come visit.
Yeah,
Belize.
I'll
I'll
My
bring my
pay.
boat
bad.
to your
Belize,
island.
Belize, not Brazil. My bad.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with the island. I'll get the island. I'll make sure y'all got a port or whatever so you can dock whatever boat thing you got, and we'll just keep it pushing. I'll meet y'all at the dock because yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, I think that's a lovely idea. We can get two boats if you're gonna buy the island, cause we ain't gonna pay for the maintenance.
Yeah.
No, but believe it or not, a lot of these people make their money off of chartering this stuff. Like, they'll buy it and they'll rent it out to make sure that it's maintained. You know what I'm saying? Like, weirder stuff. Like, you realize, like, they figure out how to make it zero cost to them. You know, most of them anyway. There's a Russian billionaire. He owned a fleet of yachts, and he owns the most expensive yacht in the world right now. I believe it's 1.2 billion yacht, something like that. But he bought it at 500K, and he improved it. He put improvements in it. So it's not out of the realm of reality if you have a business like right what Andy do right up Andy Lane. You got a business paying the right funding. She you put that thing on the water quick. That's a
Yeah, I think
good
it's like
experience.
those tiny home people. You know, the people who get the tiny homes and they do all that really cool stuff. So they're kind of off the
Yeah.
grid. I definitely think that's interesting. But yeah, y'all get the boats, get as many boats as you want, and I'll be on the island, and we'll link up.
Well, Mr. Bond, you get the boat. I'm gonna get the jet skis. Shit.
Dog, you funny. Get the jet skis.
Cause you know everybody when they go out of town, they be want to get on the jet skis, and the jet ski runs be 125 and up, depending on where you're going.
Yeah.
All right, so let's keep the conversation going. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Who wants to tap in?
Good morning. I can go if that's okay with y'all.
Go ahead, Kayla, cause they ain't like they don't want to talk.
um, so one place that I want to go so bad is Amsterdam. Me and my husband want to go, so that would be the place, and primarily for cannabis. I want to explore. I want to have a good time. And yeah, but I did read something about um a tourist ban or something of that nature with cannabis coffee shops. I guess due to COVID. So hopefully that passes. But yeah, that's my place.
Wait, a coffee shop?
Yeah, like I read something about like because they have cannabis cafes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading that apparently there's supposed to be a ban that's proposed on foreigners for cannabis cafes. Yeah. I was like, I don't know why that specifically, but yeah.
You might be going somewhere with that. Whitney, you said if you could go anywhere, where were you going?
I didn't say yet. I'm still thinking about it. I got like a million places I'm trying to go. Um, I got a lot of places, but I think there's abroad and then there's stateside. Um, I think stateside. I'm trying to go to Napa. I'm trying
Mm.
to go to. I'm trying to go to Napa states. I think that's the only place in the U.S. I feel like I haven't been, but I want to go to. Yeah. So that's my U.S. spot. I gotta think about my abroad one though.
Well, we got the traveling queen down there. She probably going to hell. She probably on the island still, baby. That Morgan go everywhere. Shout out to Morgan. We live our dreams through her, cause every time you look up, baby, she is gone. Good morning, Morgan. Let's see who we got next. Rhonda. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Um, I want to go to Dubai.
Dubai is on the bucket list for me. It is on the bucket
Yes.
list for sure, for
Um,
sure.
since I have never traveled like that overseas nowhere, I haven't even got a passport yet. Don't talk about me. But
What?
I know. Hush.
Rhonda, and you know the passport fees going up, I believe, in January.
I have the application from someone that gave it to me a long time ago. I just haven't.
Long
Yeah.
time ago. Somebody
Yeah.
gave you the application? Oh, Jesus.
Yes,
Fix
yes,
it.
somebody did give her the application. Yes,
Oh,
somebody
hush.
application.
Let me guess. It
But
was Charles.
I haven't had the opportunity to fill it out yet, and you know what, I'm gonna do that today when I go in the office. I'm gonna pack that with me too, and I'm gonna fill it out and send everything in. But that's where I want to go. I've seen how beautiful it is over there, and I had a couple of coworkers that didn't actually went and sent pictures and stuff. So I think that'll be real nice for me to go and experience that. So yeah.
I just want to drive the Range Rover in the sand. That's it. And ride a camel. That's it.
Right.
Take pictures.
Right.
That's
Right.
it. Hmm. But
Yeah,
can't you do the
Rhonda.
passport online now though?
So you gotta get. That's what I was gonna say. You gotta get you gotta get your photo taken, and it has to be a certain size. So you gotta go like CVS is where I think I went to get mine. It takes just a couple minutes, but make sure you look cute because I mean you have this for like 10 years. So you know,
Really, right now?
get
This is
get
not a
cute,
driver license.
get
She's
cute.
right. She's right. Because
It's a
with my
bigger
license,
picture.
I had to do the same thing, and you got to make sure that picture look cuter, because that goes on your, like, I have a professional license, and it that same picture that you got to have for your passport that she's talking about, you got to make sure that picture cute. And I had on some hot red lipstick, so no,
Wow.
I got to make sure I do that right.
But you know what? I just thought about it. We just got Kevin's right before the pandemic had hit happened. Um, you can go. Matter of fact, out there where well, it's not kind of out there, but I want to say it's in Pasadena at the at the post office. They actually take your picture and have the applications, and you can do it all in one day. That's it. Don't take that long at all. Send it off, and it's pretty quick.
Hmm.
Through the post office as well.
I think the post office in Texas City, at right like a couple of blocks from my office, I think they do it too. Because when I went in there and just shipped packages, I've seen the sign saying passports here. So I'm gonna have to check it out because I got to go there today. So
I mean, you
check
got
it
a
out,
lot of stuff to do today,
girl.
so.
Yeah, and I'm advertising this COVID stuff too. Look, I'm over here ordering kits now.
Oh yeah, if y'all need a COVID test day, of course, who else would you go to? Rhonda is doing them. So make sure y'all get y'all COVID test. Y'all know we don't trust everybody. At least we know Rhonda gonna get the stuff from the right people. So
Right, and it's free. So hey, don't miss out on it because it's free for right now, and they running out everywhere. So,
So
ooh, and they gonna
Rhonda,
tell us for traveling. Huh?
ma'am.
make sure you get the TSA pre when you do your passport, because
Okay.
that'll last you $5. I don't know how much it costs anymore because I got mine a long time ago. I just renewed mine. I had to renew mine this month for January. And what's cool is they've been extending all the little like application thingies.
Mhm.
So you just do it. And if you want to do the global, you could do the global. I don't think it's that much more, like, because you have the TSA pre, which lets you
Mhm.
cut the line, and then you get the global. Global entry will let you cut um, like the customs lines in certain airports. It's not everywhere, and it's not in different countries.
Okay.
In all the countries, you gotta. It's a thing, but that process to fill out that stuff will take you longer.
Uh,
The TSA pre global entry application, I had to go back until 2016 with my
okay.
addresses, my job, I think my jobs, and something else. So
Oh,
they ask you for, like, you got to find addresses. There can't be any gaps. Like, it's a whole sit down process, but it lasts for 5 years, and it's worth it. Because when I went to China and I flew back to San Francisco, um, I got off the airport, or I got off the airplane, and I got to cut like all of the lines, and it shortened. You know, you still have to go through customs, but it shortens the length of time that you have to wait. Um, but I mean, I know traveling right now is kind of tough. So if you don't want to spend the money for global, I get it. But at least get the TSA pre. I think that's a solid investment for anybody. If you're going to go through the process, just, I think it's maybe $50. I could be lying, but I think it's under 100, because
okay.
it cost me under 100. It cost me 100 to renew, so I'm pretty sure it's under 100.
Okay. Thank you.
Also, if y'all look at y'all credit cards, you know I know. If you look at your credit cards,
That's what I
some
was about to say.
of those not rewards, sorry. Some of the credit cards I know for sure with American Express, because that's what I did mine with. They actually reimburse you that um TSA. They would definitely reimburse you for that fee. So you know,
Yeah, the Amex Platinum has it. The Chase Reserve has it. I'm not sure about any other cards, but I know that Amex Platinum, that's a game changer, because not only does it
yeah.
have the global entry, the TSA pre-check, it also includes Clear. They just reimburse you at the back end. So I mean, if you can get it, it's a great card. It is very difficult to get that Amex Platinum product, because they have very strict requirements about how many times you can even come in after you've applied for like how many cards. I know people who have
Hmm.
literally 800 credit scores that could not get an Amex Platinum and were denied. So if you can get it, it's a great product.
Well, also they have a referral based period of time but you gotta get like it's so quick, maybe like a week when they do it, and if you refer somebody in and they meet the qualifications, then you good. But yeah, she's totally right. Cause they sure gave me mine back, and I was like, "What else I get? Nothing." But everything count. Well, we
I
should
would.
know Morgan is y'all. Morgan goes everywhere, everywhere, literally. Go look at her page. She was gone this weekend. How was your trip, Morgan?
Girl, it was amazing, and I'm actually about to leave again today.
See what I'm saying? She
No,
lives out of a
it was
backpack.
amazing. Belize, you know, I love Belize. Belize is nice and cheap. I'm telling you, it's
Hmm.
probably one of the cheapest places on earth. People sleep on it. I'm pulling up to the corner store getting meals for $5, like full meals and drinks.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, I just wanted to add about Clear for anybody who's like not certain about Clear. I like Clear because it lets you cut the line that you're already cutting. So if you have TSA pre, you go in the TSA pre, which means you don't got to take, your all your stuff off. You don't got to get naked. You don't got to take your shoes off. You don't got to do
Right?
any extra stuff, right? But then when you have Clear, Clear allows you to cut the TSA pre line. And so some of
Does
this
it?
stuff really, yeah, that's why you get both. Because some people, I'm sure, are like, why do you need both? So Clear lets you cut the TSA pre line, and they literally will walk you to the person checking the IDs. And Clear isn't that much. They're always doing a promo. I recommend never paying full price for Clear. I just personally don't believe in it. They're always running a promo, and they're still new. And I think because of some of the security concerns, and you can Google that, because of some of those, they've been really trying to push people to sign up. But I didn't have a problem with it. I really enjoyed having Clear. It's really not that big of a cumbersome process. I think the application was very, very simple. They make it really easy to get the Clear account. But that's how, like, if you're really trying to like expedite your shit. So like when you walk to the airport, or when you walk in the airport, you can just basically walk right up to the person. But it really depends on which airport you're near, because some airports are so efficient you really don't need, to be honest, like Clear and TSA. But some of them you absolutely, like, you don't want to book a flight out of that joint without something, because you will be waiting. So I recommend looking into it. And if you can get a promo, get the promo. Get the promo for Clear. Don't pay full price for that. And if you can't find a promo, then hit Morgan or myself up, because I can guarantee you we can get you a promo for Clear.
No child, they ain't gotta hit me up. I'm gonna tell you, if you a Sky Miles medallion member, that's a promo. They have
Right.
promos, and if you search the hashtag clear, or like clear me, there are several influencers who are running promotions. They have a promo code. Clear is running a huge campaign right now, so if you want to get it now, it's the time.
Also, for people who have their twit cards, that actually gives you TSA pre-check too to skip the line. All you gotta do is show your WIC card. So WIC card, not your WIC card, your tweet card. Get it together, Andy. Your tweet card, like when you get on the Port of Houston and stuff like that, or certain areas, you can actually just walk up and show them that card, or you can show them when you're booking your flight at the airport itself. Um, you automatically get it. So that's a good thing with having a tweet card. And the tweet card ain't nothing but $100 some. I need to apply. Oh shoot, let me do this right now. But yes, it's definitely work. All right, so I see some new people came in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Hello Houston. We go live Monday through Friday from 7:15 to 8:15 Central Standard Time. And today we are talking about, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? So we're gonna keep the conversation going. Who wanna go next?
I'm going to Egypt. I want to go play with the pyramids and the sand and the camels and all that.
I hear that.
I hope somebody get this passport together so I don't have all these problems. All right. So so is that the only place you want to go to?
Yeah, that's the only place right now. Stateside. I done pretty much been everywhere. I mean, but Dubai is on the list too. I think that's on pretty much mostly everybody's list, but that's a common place.
So, am I the only one that just want to go to Dubai just to get the pictures and stuff? Like, or what's the real reason of going to Dubai, y'all? Like, I have no other reason besides to drive the fancy cars,
The
go,
pictures.
you know,
I'm with
to
you,
the
Andy.
Yeah,
pictures. I mean, I'm finna pay all this money just to get some pictures, bro. Yup.
and I'm with Joni. I ain't doing the boat thing like that. I done took a 7 day cruise. On the third day, I was ready to get off. I'm like,
That was with me, but why not?
yeah.
You know, I never been on a cruise. That's crazy. But after all these cruise ships been tripping, I'm gonna stay on the flight.
Hey man, I never wanted to. I'm like, I got to go see the engine. If you get me on a boat like that, I need to go down to the motor. I need to go
Not
down
the
to the motor
engine.
room. I got to put my hands on that thing.
My very first cruise was 2 weeks long, and I was sick the whole time. It felt like the boat, like I felt like a dog trying to keep its balance. Um, yeah, it was crazy, but I think 2 weeks was just too long, especially for a first cruise. But outside of that, it was cool.
So you should have had you
2
some of the motion.
Yep.
weeks.
Should have had you
Yikes.
some of the motion sickness pills. They work because I had to have some.
Yeah, I'm cool with going out for a day, come on back. I don't know if I can last a week on the boat like that. Like, nah.
I think it's normal to want to take a picture on the in the sand and stuff in the SUV. I mean, I think it's the same thing as people wanting to do the gondola. They just want to get on the fancy little boat with the guy, pedaling. Like I think it's very similar.
I definitely
It's
want to do it.
nostalgic. You know,
Definitely want to do it.
I think it'll be fun.
I think we should just go on a world tour. How about that?
Look, I just want to go take a picture in some exotic place besides Galveston on the Galveston Island, third tank. That's why
Galveston
I
is
want
exotic.
to
It's very
Well,
exotic.
it's
Rhonda,
exotic, but I'm just sick of looking at that that scene. I'm sick of looking at that. I want to go somewhere where I can see some pretty blue water.
Oh, you trying
Like
to
when
go
I
somewhere
went
you can see your feet?
exactly.
just go to the edge and let the water come across to it. Just imagine.
Right.
Our beach is horrible. It's just horrible, but I love it.
Paris, Texas.
God is. What would you go?
Paris, Texas.
Huh?
Paris, Texas is right up the road. Uh, you ain't got to go too far.
How far is it?
It's about 4 hours.
Man, it is far. That's past Dallas or almost to Dallas. Y'all see, you know what y'all truckers be like? Oh yeah, it's just right there. It be
It's
six
just up the
hours
road.
away.
You said 4 hours, Tony, or 5?
Yeah, it's about 4,
4?
maybe 5, but it's up yonder,
Yeah,
on the
that's
other
not
side of
Driving to
bad.
20.
I
Dallas.
mean, when I drive home to Louisiana, it takes me 5.5. So I mean, hey, this
There
cool.
you go. Make a detour.
Right.
Man, well, we can go. We get on the plane. If we going to New Orleans, that's an hour and 15 minutes on the plane. Let's get up, go to
Yeah,
sleep,
damn.
get down,
You're gonna
party the whole
you're gonna
night.
spend 2 hours or more at the airport, another hour and a half when you get there at the airport. You might as well just jump your ass on the road and went on down the road.
No, that's not. See, so
But
the
you
trick
chilling, Tony.
is
But you
Trick is
chilling.
you check in at home. You make sure you don't get all these extra bags so you don't have to drop a bag. When you sit down, you make sure you talk to the person at the counter. Hey, how you doing? I'm be the last one to get on the flight. Can you make sure I'm either in the very very front or the very very back? Cause I'm gonna go to sleep the whole flight. I'm not one of the people that get up in the middle of the flight, so I'm gonna sleep the whole time. By the time it's time to get off the flight, it's good. That's it. That's all. And don't book anything that's on the weekend on busy travel day. That's when you start having to sit in lines for too long. Don't book the first flight because you're gonna have to stand at the gate, wait for the gate to open. At least that's what I do. What about y'all?
Well, you be up too early for me. I ain't taking that first flight. That's how I'm gonna miss it. So,
Go sleep at the airport.
mm-mm,
Girl, you better go
mm-mm.
to one of them like Delta got a club. United got a club. Man, they be lit. They got some nice chairs in there. You get breakfast. They got Wi-Fi. Girl, you better take advantage of them cards y'all be swiping. Pay attention.
You know what's crazy? I've never actually gone into one of those and hung out. I've never had enough time. Um, I've never made enough or had enough time to do one of those clubs. Like there's some really nice ones. My dad was telling me about. I think there's one in Japan that's like stupid, like just insane. I think he said it was Japan. I'll have to ask him where it is. But like that, those are the ones that you want to do. Like I want to map out. There are people who do that, who like go into the those little sections based off of miles or whatever status, and they like rate them and they do different things in them and they have different things they offer at them. I gotta find somebody who does that and figure out where the like the sexiest ones or the coolest ones are.
Well, you can ask me only about IH in Atlanta and Dallas. Morgan probably got the clubs down pat when it goes to the airlines. So, but man, you gotta take advantage of them cars y'all be getting, them travel cars. See what perks that come along with it. Pay attention if they gonna make you use it annually or whatever. But also, I will say with Delta now, it has to be a certain card that you get, or you gotta, yeah, you can have access to the club, but you have to pay still because they just went up on their price with it. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's that Amex Platinum. I'm telling you, the Delta Sky Lounge is included, but you have to be on a Delta flight. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm telling you, the lounge is amazing. And I found something out actually about the Amex Platinum. Um, when you're traveling internationally, you can bring a guest free of charge. Now, domestically is different, but I didn't know like with Delta, unless you're Delta One, because when I flew to Belize, I flew me and my mom first class. But when I flew, I didn't know that if you, unless it's Delta One, you don't get, free lounge access. But I didn't know that little loophole around, the quote unquote international. But Delta One is so damn expensive, they should include it. It's some of the most ridiculous flights, overseas. And I'm telling you, those these Amex cards and cards you can get points like the Amex Platinum, depending on how much you spend, what your business habits are. But that Amex Platinum, um, my Chase Reserve, also the Amex Rose Gold or Gold products. Those are some of the best cards for collecting points. And because of my Amex Platinum, actually next year, I'm going to. I just already decided that I'm probably gonna go to Spain, and I already looked up the transfer points. And when I transfer my points out, they're worth like I think 4 times more with travel. So it's crazy. Like I'll be able to fly business class to Europe for like 75,000 points, which is like damn near nothing.
Also, look into like the hotels because I know at one point, I think it's their blackout dates when travel. The hotels are very very cheap during that time too. If you use the Air Max, you can use the Air Max. The American Express Blue, I think it is, and get that. So if you don't get the platinum and you just have the blue, pay attention to those award points, because they're good for hotels as well. So, all right, all right. The goddess. Good morning. If you could travel anywhere, where would you go, and why? All right, you're a little busy. No, there you
Oh,
go.
no, I was trying to get back and I'll be in
You're
18
good.
other
You're good. Go ahead.
18 other apps. So first on my list for next year is Greece. Then I've got Dubai.
You're breaking up on my end. Can anybody else hear
Can
me?
you hear me now?
Oh no, I thought
There
it
you
was
go.
me.
Okay.
There you go.
Uh, no, I was saying Greece is first on my list. And then after that, Dubai and Senegal are next on my list, and then we'll see where we go from there. I've got other places like Belize. Like this is the beginning of my my international reacquaintance with traveling. I did a little bit when I was younger, and I've been pretty still for quite a while, just taking care of family and friends, and you know, slave labor, slave wages, and all that type of stuff. But I'm beyond that point in my life, and so I'm out here to live my best life and travel everywhere I can, anytime I can. So, yep. But I've got another room to get to, so y'all have a great day.
Thank you, hon. See you
Whoop,
later.
there it is.
Go ahead, Tom.
What's up?
Oh, your phone going in and out. All right. Okay. 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 Crow City. Hey, Paul. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. How everybody doing? Good morning, Andy.
We're doing pretty good. So here's the question for today: if you could go anywhere in the world, where would
Yeah, I'm
you
sorry
go?
about that. Somebody called me. You guys can hear me?
You good?
Okay,
Yeah, we can hear
for
you.
sure. I'm gonna say, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about what you said, the Dubai thing, but I think I would be like really bougie just to take pictures. So I kind of switched mine up. I would say Cape Town, Africa, because that's like the motherland. That's like the motherland, and they have like a mixture of like the mountains. You got the mixture of like the beach. You got some exotic looks from what I seen, from what I looked up. So I know like that's like definitely on the list. What this year I'm going to England though, so I took that off the list. But yeah, Africa though, yeah, just to have that pure scenery. Like I said, Cape Town to be exact. Um, but yeah, if I could go in the world, if I can go anywhere in the world, yeah, that's where I would go.
If
I'm
you
definitely
going
trying to
with
go to
are you
Africa.
going to England with a woman?
Oh no, I'm going to England with four guys, my business partners and my colleagues.
I want to suggest something, if I may, if especially if you're going with business partners, something you can do to impress them. There's a place called Sketch, Sketch, in London. Try to make a reservation for there.
Word.
Usually they start taking reservations 30 days in advance. When you see the pictures, you'll see why. It's absolutely amazing.
Okay, for sure, definitely. I'm definitely gonna put that in my notes. Yeah, because right now we all like looking for things to do, but we're gonna be there for like 10 days, so we're gonna like travel through like all four. Like we spoke about it, but we kind of have a list, but I'm gonna definitely put that in my notes because I'm definitely looking for things to do just to keep us out the hotel or wherever we stay at. But yeah, definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to go to Africa for sure. For sure. I
If you go
wonder.
to Paris, oh, go ahead,
No, I was gonna say, how many days should you stay in Africa? Like to get the real
girl.
experience. I'm thinking like 2 weeks.
But it depends
Yeah,
on where
you
you're gonna
yeah you
go.
got
Like
to.
Africa's huge.
Right. You
And
right.
I mean, like, if you're gonna go to like, if you want to say like, okay, I want to do like Northern Africa, I want to do Egypt, Morocco, I would say 2 or 3 weeks. But once you get over into the continent, I'm telling you, the travel itself just becomes a lot cheaper. Like, I did a flight from like Kenya to I think Cape Town. It was like $400, and that's like going from like Baltimore to Mexico. It's really not far. So if you want to kind of get your money's worth, I say stay over there and do 2 to 3 weeks if you can.
Yeah, and another thing is too, Andy. If you like go to Africa or whatever for like, let's say you do it for like 4 or 5 days. Like one of those days, no, not even one of those. Two of those days is dedicated to the flight, so it'll defeat the purpose if you go for like 3, 4. If you go less than a week, I feel like it defeats the purpose because at least two of those days gonna be going to the airplane for you sitting on the airplane.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm with it though. I'm with going out there. Cause I want the whole. Of course, I want to walk with the lion. No, I gotta get the pictures, y'all. I need to walk with the lions and also feed the. They got a certain feeding ground that you can go to and actually feed the animals and stuff. Like, I know, I know.
Want to walk
Yes, I
with
want to
some
travel
damn
for pictures.
lions. Want to walk with some lions. Come on.
Yes, you wouldn't do that. Guess not. He gonna come back.
No,
Why not, Tony? It's the experience for me. Like,
I would.
hate to say it, if you gonna die, you die good with some lions.
Lions eat meat.
It's gonna take
Hell,
seconds.
lions eat meat. That's why I ain't doing it. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, I got a part two, like where you can go take pictures with the tigers, stuff like that. The only it's so crazy. I take the pictures with the tigers and the lions and do all that crazy crap. But when it comes to alligators, like, nah, sorry, I ain't trying to take no picture next to no alligator. Act like I want to or nothing. Like, I'm good on alligators, but
No, no alligator, but you'll be next to a lion.
yes, I would eat the alligator because it's good. It
Oh,
really
okay.
does taste like chicken.
Well,
But
lion is a delicacy too. People eat that too.
nah, see, you told us about some other crazy stuff. I ain't never heard of that roadkill before.
Yeah, I was watching some sort of a deal about eating in. I think they were somewhere in some parts of Mexico or something like that, where they actually had lion meat in this market. I mean, it was probably sort of farm raised type stuff, but they had lion meat in this market somewhere in this city in Mexico.
you got a better chance of running away from that alligator than running away from that lion. You just run
No
zigzag
doubt.
from the alligator. You know what I'm saying?
Man, no
You
alligator.
Gucci.
Listen, I ain't ran since in college. I ain't even got it in me. I'm just all right, y'all. Take care of the kids. like, no, like no. But I definitely they got it to where they have some of them trained though, y'all. And then you don't have to be with the big ones. You can go with the cubs sometimes too, Ain't that what they call them? Or whatever.
Joe
Them
Exotic getting out
guys.
of jail. Y'all
Huh?
know? Joe Exotic getting out of jail.
I thought he needed a
Y'all
petition.
heard? No, he don't need a petition. The white guy went and admitted to lying about the whole murder plot and said that the plot they had was actually against Joe Exotic. They were gonna kill Joe, and they just told the story like Joe told them to kill Carol Baskin. Yeah,
Right, yeah. Wow. I seen that whole
What?
documentary. That's crazy.
yeah. So they about to y'all just bought lions and exotic animals, and it just dawned on me like they about to let this man out of jail.
Did somebody die though? I think I know this story. Give us some
Well,
backlog.
you mean you never Carol
Yeah,
Baskin,
the
the
cat
cat lady
lady.
I remember
who fed
her.
her rich husband to
Yep.
the cat, and now she's rich. You know, he found her walking on the side of the road at like 17 in the middle of the night. That's like
Oh,
picking
the
up a
chick that
demon.
grind the dude up in the
She grind him up. I don't know if she ground him up. I
No,
don't know if
no,
she
no.
had
And
to.
if I'm correct, it's the white lady who somebody died and they said that she fed him to.
Yeah, her husband,
Yeah,
Lewis.
to the
Um,
lions.
they saying he fed him to
Yeah.
Lewis. There's no way they find that man at this long. They still looking for him though. They waste money on anything but black people. I swear, man. They they looking for this man. Been dead 22
Holy
years.
shit.
They looking for this man. Been dead 22 years. You hear me? And they can still get 100 people out there searching for bones. But
But they would have
I'm
been
sorry. I just
grinded up in the food, right?
I think they just fed him to him. I don't think they grind him up like lions eat bones. Like
Yeah, but they
mm,
said something about if she fed him to the lions, they would have found like remains or parts like through I heard there was
some
like
of the bones. Yeah.
yeah, I heard they was looking through like the lions poop and all of that just to see like if she
What?
actually fed him to the lions.
Bro, y'all
I
ain't
don't
got
know,
nothing
but
else to do?
I don't know, man. That's
That's crazy.
that's Florida though. You know how much swampland they got in Florida? How many like you don't
Yeah.
find nothing lost in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look,
And
you can do it. Go right past your Sharon too. They got some swamps out there that don't accidentally slip.
wait, down here? I
Mm-hmm.
mean in Houston?
Mm-hmm. I ain't tell you that,
Okay.
but yeah.
I could believe it. Houston Texas wide open. Texas wide
Mm-hmm.
open.
Definitely.
Uh, when you look at the map of Louisiana, you realize they only got a couple places where people actually live. Like
I'm still trying
most
to
of it's
figure out how
green.
people stay there. Cause
Man,
it's
I've been
definitely
having this
underwater.
debate. They think I hate it. I said I don't hate it. I just do enough research to realize it's not smart to live here. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not even I hate it. I love it. My family here, but do the research. Like it's a toxic hellhole, and they know it. Like when you talk about like the plants, so New Orleans catches all the backwash and all but pretty much everything that the plants let out, it catches in New Orleans. And the way the river curves, it catches in the basin, so it doesn't actually move past New Orleans, but it's
Mm.
supposed to. So the river is supposed to shift every couple hundred years from New Orleans to Lafayette, but there's a man-made levee that forces the water through New Orleans. So, ideally, if you had a blockage in your heart, wouldn't you think your body would do certain things to try to disrupt that blockage? And that's kind of
I
why
think you went out.
the theory behind the storms. Oh, I went out. That's the theory behind the storms being so extreme. The Earth trying to correct that waterway not flowing the way it needs to naturally, but they already done.
Oh
They
yeah, you
done.
talk. Oh, I watched when the levee broke. That was a crazy movie.
But they've been positioning every couple years. They make sure it's hundreds of thousands of people that leave this area every couple years, where the population is dwindling down, but it's not actually sufficient enough to take care of everybody. Like New Orleans, the city of New Orleans runs off of one grid. One switch shuts the whole city off. One switch shuts all the Wi-Fi off in the city. It's the funniest thing ever. It's like
What?
they got an
He's
electrical
not
cord.
lying,
They got a
Andy.
long electric cord. They got like you got electric cords, extension cords you connect your Christmas lights with. They have a long industrial electric extension
What?
cord that stretches from the North Shore, Slidell, North Shore of Louisiana to New Orleans East. And through New Orleans East, they circumvent the power to the city. Um, yeah, it's man.
What?
So think about somebody being drunk as hell at a
Yep, and
public
that's right.
planning meeting, and he the only one know the quadratic formula. So I think that's what happened. I think like dude was drunk as hell. He was the only one who knew the quadratic formula. He got the contract because the whole city is built kind of backwards like that. Like, and it's obvious. All you gotta do is read. Like, you don't have to go do no back CIA investigation. You can just read the plans for the city. It's right there in their plans.
What?
See,
Oh,
Mr. Brown, I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to New Orleans for New Year's this
Be
week.
safe.
You making me go? You gonna make me switch my whole
Oh, I'm
flight?
not saying you shouldn't fly, but I'm not saying you I'm not saying you shouldn't visit New Orleans. New Orleans is pop, and it's a lot less static than it used to be. Like it used to be, you couldn't walk on the streets, Christmas and New Year's because it'd be so thick, right? But Corona clearly made it easier to travel these places. Like even like this year with like different events, Mardi Gras and not even Mardi Gras. They did put it like this. It used to be where you couldn't even stand. It was your standing room only, but you could barely stand at some of these events. And now you can go, you can get food. You're not in line too long, so it's actually better to visit now because the crowd is thinned out.
oh
But
yeah, I love New
still
Orleans.
be careful because just like it's thinned out, they got less prey. They still prey, they still hunting out here.
Oh yeah. On
Hey,
bourbon, do not take your wallet.
Bree love and family there now.
He bought his family to Bourbon
I
Street.
thought that was on Sunday.
he,
They still there?
he bought his family.
They, I believe, still there. I think they're gonna be there for a few days. I don't know. He in here. Bree love, come on.
Just make sure if you go to New Orleans, just make sure
What's going on, man?
you have a vaccinated card.
Oh, you said I
Huh?
have to have a vaccinated card?
Yeah, make sure you have a vaccinated card. Like I'm from there too, and we call her T, but Mayor Centra, she's not playing out there. Make sure you have your vaccination card because she's not playing with that. Because some places are not allowing people to go into
You
different
breaking up?
establishments.
You breaking up, T
But
Coop?
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you
Yeah,
hear me
that's
now? I'm
better.
crossing
That's
some
better.
area.
That's better.
All right. Yeah, like I said, I still got people down there. She's tripping about if you're not vaccinated, you got to show some type of vaccination card, or some type of paper that you got tested maybe a week or a few days ago, something like that, to enter some different places in New Orleans.
So you can't even. So the mask not even good enough for them.
Nope,
You don't need a mask.
you don't need a mask, not at all.
You
She's
don't
not
need a
enforcing
mask.
that.
You need
It's
a
just the
vaccination
vaccination
card.
card.
Put it like this: they wanted the children to have vaccination cards and IDs to match the cards to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Uh, like a week and a half ago, I was in town for bringing my son to somebody's birthday party, and they had to go three different locations. For they just said the hell with it and went to Jefferson Parish. Now I don't know why they want children with IDs, but this little girl was making five. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never seen a 5-year-old with an ID. But
Was she
they
gonna get the
hustling.
ID from the cereal box?
Man, they hustling down here, bro. But I'm telling you, if you look at the infrastructure, any city, you can go to any city. And every city has city plans. Look at your city plans for the next 50 years, 100 years. New Orleans city plans is to move most of these people out of here for two reasons. One, because the liability that the plants have for putting so much toxins in the water and in the environment, it just hasn't caught up with these people yet. Like the big news story hasn't broke yet that is that almost unlivable. Like the toxins in the water and in the land are almost unlivable, and they want to industrialize the bywater in the ninth ward. So if you look at what a bywater is located and what a ninth ward is along the river, it's what you call prime location or real estate. But they have to, what the infrastructure bill is about, they're about to put $600 billion into New Orleans East. They already approved the money and everything. So if you got some contract money, some people in Louisiana, hip them, pull their coattail. They're about to release a lot of bread. But we know how that go. Most of that money gonna go to the mob. So what they're looking at is like the same I just told you about the electrical problem. They have to build a whole new electric grid, and they want to build that night water and that bywater to be a shipping lane. So it's a lot of money to be made if you're in the right industries for what's coming. And it's coming soon, like this 2022, 2023, 20, like now. It's here now coming. So they're building a whole amusement park out there, like a beach and an amusement park. So, you know.
Oh, we ain't
Mm.
talking about Lincoln Beach.
Yeah, Lincoln Beach, but you got to think, not think, you got to see, they've approved a new casino with a resort area connected to it, Lincoln Beach, and that whole industrial area. So Lincoln Beach is going to be part of it, but that whole east area where Jazzland was at, from Jazzland to Lincoln Beach, they're about to turn into something. I don't know what it is exactly, or they say one thing, they change their minds, but it's supposed to create jobs.
Lincoln Beach been there for centuries, and they're still trying to do something with that.
Man, all this land cursed. These people don't understand cursed land. Don't care how much money you have. Like you building on burial grounds. You build, like I just told you, the river's supposed to be flowing differently. They kept it flowing in this direction for monetary purposes. When if people would have been as flexible, and if industry would have been as flexible as the river, we not have the problems we have economically or what you call environmentally. But that's a problem for them and God now. I tell you, that's why them people trying to leave, man. Them people done so much stuff to this earth, they know they gotta go. Talking about anywhere. You can go anywhere, they trying to go to Mars. How y'all can terraform Mars but can't fix Earth? I'm saying. I'm just saying, man.
But by the way, y'all, New Orleans does have a beach. It's called Lincoln Beach. I found one. What is Lincoln Beach? Yeah, New Orleans does have a beach, but it's been there for centuries. FYI.
All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, who ain't gone yet? Who ain't gone yet? If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go
I
and
guess I
why?
go. I
Who
guess
hadn't
I
gone?
go.
Let's go.
I go. It's three places, and I'm very simple. One of them is Miami, Florida, because I love water. That's one of the reasons why I want to go to Miami, Florida. Second is New York, and third, I want to go back on a cruise again. 7 days.
Got you, got you, got you. Uh, Bree Love, you tap in yet? Just want to check. I don't want to skip you. I want to pass you up.
Man, ain't shit going on. What good, man?
Where you at? You in the boot?
Yeah, man, I'm down here on Bourbon Street, man. And my wife spending money. Say what, baby? No, I'm not, babe. We still got the car. I know. What you need, girl? I'm making up lies. Girl, shut your mouth. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm about to beat her up, dog.
What
I'm
you
about to beat
not
her
gonna
up.
I'm
do is
dead.
talk to her like this.
Hey, man, why these damn roads so why these roads so nasty, man? They had
People
cleaning the
need
roads with
their
these
money,
machines.
man. They
They don't
need
spend
their
no money.
money.
What you mean?
What they doing, Mr. Brown? Hey, man, these machines out here spraying the road down.
Well, look, they clean the
People
streets.
pissing all in the
They
road.
clean the streets
Yeah,
every
man,
day, bruh. Cause they smell
I'm
like
on
That's
Bourbon.
syrup
that's
and
that's
pee
normal.
every
That's
day.
normal day.
Bro, they got. Rakita, bring the key back.
They spray
Shit,
the homeless people.
I need the key.
Talk
Giving the
about
homeless
Just
people
don't,
all
just
the
don't have,
food.
He gonna
They
leave.
just
just don't
spray
have on
them.
no open toe shoes. You ain't got no open
Boy,
toe shoes on, do you?
hey man, listen, man. It was wild last night. I put something on my IG. We had fun, but I tell you what, I got a drug test coming up for my new position,
it.
man. And I damn sure got to drink something, cause boy, I smell weed everywhere, man.
That ain't even
That
how
part.
weed work, man. But okay.
No, man, I ain't taking no chances, man. It was in the air, everybody like it was just like everybody was just the air was just like weed, like marijuana.
Yeah, they
He say
Uh,
the
legalized
hour
medicinal.
we.
Like
They
weed.
legalized flower down there. Down they legalized flower. So it's about to be recreational in about by July.
well, I'm on Bourbon Street, and first place I'm walking to the casino. What we going to eat? We're going to eat at Mama Brown's or somewhere, and then I'm walking to the casino after that.
Wait, where?
Mama Brown's, I think that's what his name. Mama,
Mothers, you
No,
going to
I,
mothers. You know,
yeah,
before it says
Yeah,
mothers.
Mama
thank you,
Brown.
Mr. Brown. I was about to say, like, we got no, we'll have no
no
mother.
man, it's called Mama
We
Brown's, I
don't have
think, man.
that.
Hold on, let me find it for you. But I don't know.
What
It's
you
all
talking
good
about
down here
on
so far.
Bourbon? Mother's not even on Bourbon though.
Mothers on Poydras Street. You know, the casinos on Bourbon and Poydras. Well, not Bourbon, but
We
Canal and Poydras.
we walking, y'all. We ain't in no car now. I'm just telling you, I ain't getting in no car.
Oh, you gonna
Oh, I
walk the
already
whole
know.
thing in New Orleans regardless. You don't want to pay that parking where you go.
Yeah, I'm walking, man. So
That fucking hit your pockets if you're trying to park on Bourbon Street anywhere on Canal Street.
you said do what?
Don't park on Canal Street or Decatur or Bourbon because them parking fees gonna hit your pockets. You ain't got them like that.
Yeah, motherfucker, get the 9mm I got on me too. I ain't playing that shit
No,
now.
no.
Hey, listen.
You gonna shoot the
I'm
parking
licensed to carry all
maid?
across the
Hello,
United
You
States
gonna
of
shoot
Mr.
the
America. I'm
meter
Brown.
telling you now.
maid though? The meter maid? They doing their job. You gonna shoot
Dang.
them?
Free
Who
love
shoots
Listen.
the
say he
meter
ain't
maid?
We
having
got
it.
enough gun
Yeah, I
violence
ain't
out
having that
here.
now. Hey, he gonna pickpocket. He gonna pickpocket and get shot pocket,
That's
whatever
not
you
what
want
we
to call it.
said,
But
Free Love. We just said they gonna charge
Oh
you $30 to
Lord.
park in one spot.
oh, $30. Oh no,
He
that's cool.
taking a
I'll pay
life
30
over
for
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
$30, Bree Love? Like if he asked me, if he said,
I
man, look,
drop 30,
me
but
and
we
my
gonna walk.
churn ain't right. I need $30.
I need the shit like I just told you.
I give
Good
him
lord, girl.
30. Bree Love gonna kill
$30
him.
a part. Okay, I can handle that. But I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. 3 days shouldn't be
Where your
too bad. I'm
room
gonna
at?
eat a lot of
Y'all
food.
got Airbnb?
Uh, what room? Man, I don't know what street this is, man. Right off Bourbon Street again.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
Lord, please don't get lost. You please don't hit the wrong corner and be on the other side of New
I'm gonna
Orleans.
tell you, you gotta text that
Hey,
address,
don't
man.
do it.
Don't just walk off. Text that address, put it in your GPS first before you leave. Because
gotcha. Yeah, cause all look the
because
same, man. It's actually beautiful,
exactly.
but it's old buildings. Some of them for sale too, man. You know. So
A lot of it's for sale. I met the lady who owned Janny King. She bought a villa on Louisa Street in the French Quarter. She said she spent 700K for like a 10 bedroom bed and breakfast villa
I'm
with
on
its off
Dolphin. That's
off
where
street
I'm at.
parking. Dolphin.
Yeah,
Where's
Dolphin.
Dolphin? Yeah,
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have showed
That's
you where to park for free around there. There's free parking around there. There's only like 7 free parking spots. You got to know where they at. But
Man,
yeah.
don't
Where I'm at
park.
is free. Like I said, it's beautiful here, man. I'm having a good
yeah,
time. So if I
Don't
need
get the
something, I'll
park.
call you, man.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Take that picture of where you at from the GPS map because the signal be going out in New Orleans. Like they turn the Wi-Fi off
Yep,
throughout
because
the
of
day.
wrong.
Let me PTR right quick. Y'all know where it is. I'm gonna PTR, then I'm gonna go find something to eat because I'm starving, bro. I ain't had nothing to eat this morning. Let me see. And then I don't know. I want to do some shopping too, man. I guess we're gonna buy some of these little shops
Oh,
and
you right by Saks. What you talking about?
man, who going to Saks? You
You
crazy?
said shopping. You said you right by
How about
Saks.
No,
You by
Walmart?
Riverwalk. You by the
We go to
outlet mall by the
Walmart. Shit,
Riverwalk.
we ain't going to no Saks.
You're not going
no, no,
shopping at
no,
Hey,
no, no,
Walmart.
no.
Rule.
Ain't the what? So y'all, what a shop at that like they have an open market. I believe they
Oh,
do
the
it on
French market.
Saturdays or
You know
Sundays.
Living the
what?
French
They don't
quarter.
French
have it on
Yeah,
market,
French
Monday.
right?
quarter.
They don't have
They
it
don't
on
have it on
Monday.
Mondays.
Oh, pre love, you had it. You should
It's
went
like
yesterday. They
Thursday,
got everything open.
It's
Sunday.
mostly
What Dollar General
It's a
at?
lot of handmade stuff. Ain't no Dollar General. Well, you
Slidell.
know what? There is. It's at the edge. It's at the edge of the quarters.
Listen,
Like,
man, just find you some black and gold and put on. You got the Dolphins in town tonight to play the Saints. You go find your little
oh
black and gold or
man,
something
it's
to put
gonna be so
on.
live, man.
Oh
I got
yeah.
clients coming in town. I need to go get a haircut. You right. Thanks for reminding me, boss.
So I was back home for
Mm.
that. Why you playing?
I'm here, bro. I'm here. I drove here last night for this meeting. We're working on white papers today. Dude gonna talk about, yeah, we're gonna take the boat out, give us some inspiration. So
I
okay,
heard it.
what
Hey,
up?
y'all, before I get out of here, Mr. Brown, if you don't mind, before I get out of here, today is our 19th anniversary, so you can fight.
Oh,
You can still fight to stay
congratulations!
married. Yeah,
Mm.
I just want to let y'all know that. If you get married to a black
That's
woman,
what's
you
up.
will fight. Just stay with her anyway. You be
Hey,
good.
I
Wow,
need that advice. Congratulations.
wow.
Congratulations,
That's a long
congratulations.
time, ain't
Wait,
it, Andy?
No, the fact that you said you go fight with the black woman.
You fight with a white woman too. Don't make no difference. I'm just saying you gonna fight. Just stay with her either way. It's
Racist as
all good.
hell, man. This dude. I think he's
This guy,
intentionally offensive. I don't know, man.
he's
Well,
crazy.
damn.
But 19 years is a long damn time. We can't even spend 19 days
Yeah,
with
she
folks these
got good
days.
patience of bad hearing. That's what it is. She got patience of bad
19
hearing,
years
man.
and 5 kids, man. But we own a lot of shit, so I know we ain't breaking up. And I'm retired, and she like my money, so we good. We gonna be all right. Thanks.
Please tell
Hey,
more.
you're crazy.
Oh, dude, take money, man. You ain't got no money, man. Don't get with no woman and think she gonna be happy. Just gonna tell you now. I mean, she gonna be complaining
Watch
about
Dragon
something.
Ball Z.
You need some money to take care of a
Wa-
woman. I'm gonna be real. My daddy didn't play about my mama. My daddy, hey y'all, my daddy divorced. My daddy mama got divorced. My daddy still paid all her bills. That's just how we were raised. My mama ain't never paid for nothing. He still give her money to this day.
Daddy was a great man. Need more like him.
That's that old school Arkansas thinking, you know. I don't know. Y'all from Texas,
He's a great
Louisiana.
man, huh?
He's amazing.
He needs a statue in the middle of town central.
That part with the flag to go with it. Let's see who else we got. Hey Hugo, good morning.
Good morning. Life is wonderful. Hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Well, since we're still on Braid Love, yeah, you got to go check his IG when he's at Sonic and they're ordering food at Sonic. He's funny.
I saw
I
that
had to
clip
make a
of him.
comment. I couldn't just shut up. I had to throw in my 2 cents, make a comment because it's good. He's good for humor. And watching that big ass Christmas tree in the middle of the street in some small town in Arkansas. That's. Going to your topic, if I actually had to leave today, I make a list. So I make a list of every place I want to go to travel or where I want to go to. So I just look on my list. So if actually I was leaving today, I would want to go to a beach. Even though it's hot here in Houston, I would still go. It just feels like beach. I would go to Barbados. That's where I would go. If I was going to other things on my list, I want to go to Belgium to see the art. I've never been to Antwerp. I'm big into art history, so that's one place that I haven't been. And still, go to places like Kyoto, Japan. I don't know, just there's a bunch of stuff, and I still would do. Yeah, I would just do a safari. I've never done a safari in Africa, and I'd love to do a safari in Africa. So, or the Galapagos Islands. Yeah, there's a few exotic places. So that's where I'm headed.
All right, appreciate you, appreciate you. KT, what's happening? KT might be
No,
multitasking
I'm here. I had to
today.
find that. I had to find that button,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. All right. So one of the places I like to go is somewhere in sub-Saharan Africa. So I would say Ghana or Nigeria, somewhere up in there. Those are two of the places I'd like to go. I'd like to go to Dubai again as well. I went in August 2017 for like 4 days, and all those 4 days were used up in Dubai because I flew from Kuwait over there, so it was like an hour flight. So I didn't waste a whole day flying to and from Dubai. It was a great experience. I recommend everybody go. Also, Phuket, Thailand. That's somewhere I want to go as well. I've never been to Asia at all, and that's the part of Asia I'd like to go to first. But there's a lot of places I could list, but those are like the main ones right there.
Cool, cool. Appreciate you. That's
You
what's up.
work in tech, KT? Because a lot of I used to date this guy who worked in tech and worked in Kuwait. It was crazy. Do you still live over there? You work in tech?
No. I'm just military. I'm not IT or anything like that, but I know a couple of those people over there. They're getting that bag over there for real, tax free.
Listen, if I could deal with the way they talk to women, I would have been over there. But the way my mouth is set up, I be in jail.
Mr. B,
I
Mr.
don't know how they
Brown.
talk to women like that over there. 'Cause I don't talk to women like how they talk to women. Because I don't know how they talk to
Is
women over
that
there. Because I
bad?
talk to women
Girl,
properly.
Eddie. Girl, I had a homegirl who worked over there, and you know how everybody has that friend set, and we had the calm friend, the friend that wants to talk everything out. Well, I'm the friend that likes to fight, and the friend that is like the calm one, the chill one. She had mad issues, and I was like, if she didn't like it, yeah, I don't think it's meant for
Wow.
me. Yeah, it was pretty her experiences. I mean, it wasn't like she was ever in an unsafe situation. I mean, they just talk to women crazy over there. They think the women are actual trash. And I'm telling you, it's not just in Kuwait, it's in the Middle East in general. That that's why a lot of these, a lot of these Instagram models is going over there because they're human toilets. I mean, that's what they think of women.
Oh my
Girl, that's
god.
real. Somebody asked me and I said, "Oh baby, don't play with me." I like and
I get it, but come on. Like, no,
girl,
it's a no for me.
I agree. It's a no for me too.
I don't know nothing about that, so I can't speak on that. But I know
Yeah,
some of the countries over there, women are not allowed to drive. They're
Huh?
just starting to get to the point.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're not
women can't
allowed to sit in
drive
the
like in
front
Saudi
seat.
Arabia.
Oh, when I was
What?
overseas,
Women
they
can't
just
women
couldn't
can't drive
travel
here in
alone.
America. Shoot.
Shut
They
up,
couldn't
Bree
travel
Love.
alone. They couldn't leave the base alone. They couldn't go shopping alone. Like somebody, they had to be with some men. And that was everywhere I went overseas. They tell anybody don't go anywhere alone, but specifically the women. Like if
Oh
you go
man,
Yeah,
to
they
like
kidnapping
South
people in Kuwait?
America, you go to Dom Rep and you're in the military, they pretty much tell you don't get kidnapped. They're like,
Huh?
yo, you got a good chance of getting kidnapped going out here on your own. And they don't be joking. They be dead ass serious. You gotta check
Wait
the
a
numbers.
minute.
Like this stuff don't make our news, but you gotta check the numbers on how many kidnappings happen and how many people they don't. I mean, they're not taking us necessarily because they don't think we have wealth. But yeah,
y'all never seen the movie
yeah,
Taken? That's true, man.
that's
Oh yeah, I
true. That
definitely
shit is
seen the
actually.
movie Taken.
There's no way he finding his daughter though. In real life, there's no way he actually finds her. Like,
Not in an urban environment
Dang.
Man,
like
in
that.
the
You gonna
world,
find a
that man whooped everybody, didn't he, y'all?
Hey,
that old ass man doing them slow karate moves, man.
not slow karate. How you do
He's
slow
Steven
karate?
Seagal cousin, man. Him and Steven Seagal, they out there just kicking ass and taking social security numbers. He said, "What is your number?"
I promise you, the only reason why I didn't watch it was because of those actors. If it was like another actor, like something, I just couldn't get into it because of that actor. So for me, I haven't seen the whole take. I think like the first half, more new episode, taking two, taking
Three,
Uh
the
three.
oh,
intro.
Paul, you going
But
out? You going
as me
out?
even being a film producer, just because of that. Oh shoot, I'm at my mom's house. I'm at my mom's house. See, that's why I need to go home.
You
Can y'all hear me?
leave
Hello?
your mama
Nope.
house because
Try
she got
again. Try again.
the low
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, yeah. Mama, oh my god, I need to go home. Hello, y'all can hear me now? Let me get up out this corner.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
hear
okay. I was
you.
like, oh, I'm talking shit about my mom. But yeah, like I said, just like that movie Taken, like I was saying, even just being a film producer, like, just watching movies is cool and all, but that movie, nah, they had to switch a whole actor for that because he was too old to be doing moves and stuff. I'm like, what? So I just lost interest in that. But
Talk
yeah, I heard it
about
was
too
cool
old
though.
pro city. Did you watch the Matrix? Did you
Oh,
watch the
oh
Matrix?
yeah, yeah. The Matrix,
Oh my
yeah, the
god.
Matrix is an epic though. That's a good one. I can get into the
But
Matrix.
why they got the old ass white people talking about he the one? You seen the picture of who he supposed to look like? He's so old. They could have got somebody new. They
Oh, you talking
wrong
about the
for
new
this,
one?
man. CGI is an MF. Yeah, the new one, man. They just
Oh,
CGI these people's faces and make them look
I
younger,
haven't
but
seen
their
that.
body's not young. Their body's not young, boy. They old.
Got you. Oh, I'm gonna
How
check it
how
out.
Yeah.
how
I
old
haven't seen
should you
that
be
one.
to go find your kidnapped daughter? How old should you be?
Say it again, Rob. I missed it.
No, I was wondering what's the age requirement to go find your kidnapped daughter. He said he was too old. He wasn't the right actor. Should he be
Oh, oh,
younger?
no. I guess because of like the concept, like as far as like I understand I totally understand what you mean. But I guess I like action a little bit, but I guess because of how he was doing it, if it was a young person like I don't know, like Kevin Hart or like just Jordan, just somebody more athletic, somebody more young, like if that makes sense, like just so I can get in tune with the movie. But like I said, I hear you though. I totally understand. Like you don't have to be a certain age like to go get your daughter. Like that's your daughter, you feel me? But I like I said, just for me to get into the movie of action of damn, he's about to go for, or like you see Denzel the Equalizer. I feel like it gave me that same concept, but Denzel is a good actor. You see what I'm saying? But for that movie, I just think you could have used somebody else. You feel me? If that makes sense.
In other words, I guess they've been. Uh, he would have go. He didn't want to go watch a western like with John Wayne or something like that. I feel you, man. What's up, Rob? You want to tap in right quick? If you
Sure.
could go
Happy.
anywhere in the world, where?
I've actually been. The places I wanted to go, I've been. I wanted to go see the Sphinx and the pyramids in Egypt. I went, and I always wanted to go see the Western Wall, Sea of Galilee, River Jordan, and Jerusalem and Bethlehem. And I went Viva de la Rosa. I went in 2011. So there's two bucket list places for me. I took care of that about 6, 7 years ago. So at this point, I guess anywhere I would go, it's just gonna have to have white sand and blue water.
Damn, we got you. Appreciate you, Whitney. You win already, Whitney?
So I had said my stateside place I want to go, but I thought about it, and I think the two places that come up for me internationally, I was supposed to go to Barcelona last year. My sister studied abroad there, and she was, she became like the local tour guide, and she was supposed to take me around, and then COVID happened. And so, yeah, I'm trying to go to Barcelona, and then I'll probably do like some hopping because they have all this like easy access to stuff. So whatever's around. She told me, what's that? Girona? Girona. She told me I would love Girona. So I want to go there, and a couple other places. But yeah, Barcelona's at the top of the list. And then the secondary spot would be like a vineyard in like the woods in like Italy somewhere. Like not like downtown wherever, but like on somebody's vineyard. I want to go to like a vineyard and just like chill. So that's the secondary spot. And then yeah, I like the white sand. I don't think I've been to a white sand beach before, and if I have, I don't remember. So yeah, I'm trying to go to a. I think it was Janet Jackson who, in one of her interludes, she talks about loving Anguilla, and because of that one interlude, I've always wanted to go to Anguilla. So kind of like how Rick Ross talked about Santorini a lot, but this was 10 years ago, if not more. Janet was talking about Anguilla. So she said it was her favorite. So I need to go to Anguilla.
Cool. What's up, Nadej? How you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well this holiday week. I'm loving the conversation and I'm just kind of listening in and like feeling my vibe and like thinking about it for myself. Um as far as where I'd like to go right now, I would love to go to Bolivia, to the Salt Flats, and just kind of take that in and go through that experience. Other than that, are we also talking about the US?
Wherever. It's your show. It's your ticket.
Outside of that, I don't know. I feel like I've had the best of so many worlds here in the US. Right now I'm in New York. I loved being in Portland. I loved being in Oakland. LA was great. Atlanta was great. I don't know. I think probably like Boston right now, just because I have a lot of family there and they're pretty areas up there. That's it. Just kind of quiet.
Well, cool. We appreciate you for coming through and tapping in with us this morning. And as we get ready to jump out of here, anybody got parting words or parting comments right quick? Listen, Listen, T. Weatherman said it's too hot for a weather report today. All you gotta do is look at my picture up here, and you can tell what the weather is like where I am today. God dang it! Yeah, that was him on Christmas Day too. It's a muggy, humid, god dang, about to be in the 80s again or something like that around here today. So, T. Weatherman say call him when it cools off again. He ain't coming out, god dang it, in this heat. All right, y'all. Listen, appreciate y'all for coming through. Thanks again. We'll do it same place tomorrow, same place, same time, 7:15 to 8:15. And sometimes, well, lately we just been going over anyway. So, with that being said, hey, see y'all tomorrow. Come again. I'm back quiet. Adios.